and it's just getting a little crazy. Like I mentioned, the Chicago Bears have hired Chiefs offensive coordinator or Chiefs assistant Matt Nagy as their next head coach. Kawhi Leonard has a partial tear in his left shoulder, will be out sometime. The Ball brothers have made their debut in Lithuania, playing for their Lithuanian team. And there's an ongoing rift, if you will, between LeVar Ball, Luke Walton, and the Los Angeles Lakers. Also in Laker Town, as I reported a few weeks back, apparently KCP will be released from jail for whatever time he has done. He will be released within the next couple days and next week or so. Other trending stories. LeBron James thinks that the Eastern Conference has made an upswing and has gotten pretty good. And if you look at the standings in the East, you see how the things have changed and how close this thing is. Like I said, you're going down the stretch, and like I mentioned with the Sixers sit at 9 in the top 10, and if they sit at 9, they're only a half game behind Indiana. They're one full game ahead of the New York Knicks. So that race for like 6, 7, and 8 seeds is going to come down to the stretch. It's going to come down to a lot of meaningful games late in the season, and teams are going to have to fight, and hopefully our beloved Sixers will be one of the teams that can fight and get into the playoffs. And you know, initially I said I really didn't want them to be an 8 seed, but after watching and after seeing what happened in the NFL, I wouldn't be too disappointed with the 8 seed, because more than likely they would get Boston, who was probably the number 1 seed right now, and they would probably put up a good fight, but Boston would probably overcome that because of the experience. But I think that they could get a lot of lessons out of that series moving forward. And with that being said, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on, and we talked a long time before Christmas. We talked about Colin Kaepernick's situation. We talked about racial tensions within professional sports. And for a while, it had kind of died down a little bit, where it wasn't being spoken about. But as I'm doing my homework, I'm doing my research for this morning's show, I come across an article, and this is in reference to the Jacksonville Jaguars Buffalo Bills playoff game yesterday. There was a player for Jacksonville, and I just can't pronounce his name, but if you look on Facebook, SportsRap radio show's page, the information is there. I posted it in my updates, and you can go and check it out. But one Jim Incognito, who was in the news before when he was in Miami about this same issue with racial tensions and racial slurs. This particular player for the Jacksonville Jaguars has put out there, has called him out again for saying that throughout the game he was just starting out racial slurs all throughout the game. So with that, you know, I'm putting it out there, and I'm sure if it's all over the internet and it's all over social media, which it should be, the NFL needs to somehow, some way get a hold of this, because like I mentioned, this is not his first incident with these type of allegations or this particular incident, you know, with him and the racial slurs and the racial tensions. So the NFL, it's been put on blast. You know about it because it's happened before. You can't say that you don't. You did what you did with Colin Kaepernick, although you will not fully admit the situation with Colin Kaepernick. You need to get a hold of this, because there are some things that are going to happen that could happen. I'm not going to say are going to happen, but if this keeps going on, there are some things that could happen that could be very detrimental to the business side of the NFL, because there's not going to be a lot of players who are going to take racial slurs. And I mean that on both sides of the fence, black, white, whoever. It is not going to be tolerated, and it shouldn't be tolerated. So the NFL, you need to get a hold of that and get a hold of it quick before it blows up into something that you can't get a hold of and cause some real problems within the realms of the NFL, within management and the NFL front offices. With that being said, folks, I am going to take my own advice, and I am going to conclude the show today right now, because like I said, the weather is going to get crazy, and I am essential personnel with the city of Philadelphia. So I am going to go and take my time and get to where I need to. I can get to where I need to get. I am going to go and check on my mother because she's elderly and she's home. My dad went to the doctor, so I'm going to go by and check on them before I take my trip to work. I also have some concerns about making sure that my kid gets home safe from school, being that they're getting out early. So with that being said, it is 20 minutes past the 12 o'clock hour. Again, folks, like I said, I'm going to take my own advice, and I'm going to give it to you again. You've got to go pick the kids up. You've got to go out in this. It's supposed to start about 1, so I'm going to try and get a jump on it. I think you should too. But if you can't, if you have to be out in it, be careful, be blessed. Safety is always first. I will be here next week. I will be here every Monday throughout the year. You can also catch me on social media at SportsRap_D on Instagram and Twitter. Dwayne Gaines on Facebook. And also note, I have changed the name of the group, and you should already have seen that. The group page is no longer Friends Who Like Heat 100 Sports Rap. It is now just the Sports Rap Radio Show page. Go over there, check me out. I will continue with my updates. I will be giving an afternoon update later on this afternoon, and I will try to do 2 a day. I'm going to try and do a morning, and sometime during the afternoon I'm going to do updates to keep you posted, keep you updated on the world of sports and what's going on with us over here at Heat 100 Radio Sports Rap. With that being said, it's your boy D signing out. Again, be careful, folks. Safety first. This is why I'm cutting my show a little bit short today. Safety first is always what we do here. We keep it 100. We need everybody to be safe, and I need to be safe so I can come back here and get you back updated next week with my partner. Partner, I hope you're listening. Be safe out there, folks. It's your boy D signing off. And like I said, again, any questions, comments, concerns about today's show or any other issues, any other comments, get at me on social media. You know where to find me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get done what you need to get done. Get out of this nastiness. Get home safe. Get the kids home safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to get a little warm up tomorrow and the rest of the week. So look forward to that. And stay tuned, folks. Bigger and better things, like I said in the beginning, coming up for Sports Rap in 2018. I will see you all on social media the rest of the week, and definitely back next Monday. Well, probably not next Monday, because next Monday is Martin Luther King Day. But if I don't see you next Monday, you know it will be the following Monday. And if I don't have a live show next Monday, definitely you can get at me on social media. And if I will not be in the studio, I will do some live stuff next Monday on my own social media feed, just to let you know that I'm still with you. I'm still around. Again, folks, thanks for tuning in. As always, keep supporting, keep giving us the motivation. We're here for you. Sports Rap, it's your boy D signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day. And once again, finally, be safe out there in these streets, folks.